Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Do the same at the Grizzly Gentleman, same promo code, 10% off at checkout. Both of these are fantastic deals, and they help support the show. What is up, Planeswalkers? 36 back with more Magic the Gathering Arena. Today we're playing some Kroxa combo. This is a Solemnity, Luminous Broodmoth, Kroxa, Infinite combo deck. Essentially the point of this deck is to assemble, I'm just going to move my combo pieces around, assemble these 3 cards in order to create an infinite loop. How does this infinite loop work? Well, let's say we have Solemnity out. Counters can be put on artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or lands, whatever, it's fine. The main port, this is a creature. Alright, cool. So when this enters the battlefield, sacrifice it, unless it escaped, sure. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, each opponent discards a card this way, then each opponent who didn't discard a non-land card this way loses 3. Cool. Luminous Broodmoth says that whenever a creature you control without flying dies, returns to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. Kroxa does not have flying. So if Luminous Broodmoth is out and we cast Kroxa, it will be sacrificed, and it'll come back for Luminous Broodmoth with a flying counter on it. Then it will be sacrificed again, because once again, it didn't escape. But it will have had flying, so it won't come back. However, if we have Solemnity out as well, it means that when Luminous Broodmoth brings it back, it won't come back with a counter on it, so it won't be flying. So when we sacrifice it again, Luminous Broodmoth looks at it and says, hey, you weren't flying, come on back here. Tries to give a counter to it, can't, dies again, etc., etc. And we repeat this process until our opponent dies from losing life. What's really awesome about Kroxa is that it's a loss of life, and it doesn't target. So it allows us to just nuke our opponent, and it's fantastic. That's the main combination. So I considered the different ways we could build this. We could build it in more of a control situation. We could build it in kind of like try to shove it into a sacrifice deck where we just happen to have Solemnity. I decided to go with the control route because I do like trying to make Mardu control work. And this is kind of what I've come up with. We're playing 4 Thoughtseize because essentially if you're playing black in Historic, you're probably playing Thoughtseize. We do have the potential to lose a lot of life thanks to our lands, but hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. This allows us to get rid of pesky things like counterspells or enchant removal, things like that. But it also allows us to hit any creatures that are going to be large that we won't be able to deal with early on. For Fire Prophecy allows us to remove a creature while also filtering for our combo pieces. Thrill of Possibility allows us to just filter for our combo pieces, and of course this is only 2 mana, and theoretically if we draw too many lands, we only have 24, but still, if we draw too many lands, then we can go ahead and cash those out, or if we draw, for example, Deafening Clarion against a control deck, then we can just yeet this for something else. We have 2 9 lives, which also works with Solemnity. However, I only wanted 2 because I did want the focus to be on this interaction here. So with 9 lives, if the enchantment itself has hexproof, so our opponent can't target it. However, it can still be destroyed or forced to sacrifice. If a source would deal damage to you, prevent that damage and put an incarnation counter on 9 lives. When there are 9 or more counters on 9 lives, exile it. When 9 lives leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. So if we have 9 lives out with Solemnity, it means that we'll never take damage. Damage will never be dealt to us. We can still lose life, and 9 lives can still go away, perhaps via something akin to Cleansing Nova on artifacts and enchantments. However, since Wrath of God's around, Cleansing Nova isn't around as much, so that is quite nice. 3 Bedevil allows us to hit artifacts, creatures, or planeswalkers. There are plenty of those around right now that I will want to be using. 4 Deafening Clarion allows us to hit pretty much every early game creature deck, and no, I mean that's pretty much it. It just gets rid of things. This is great. That's what it was. It doesn't cost like double black or something to use. 2 Shadow the Sky. We're using this instead of Wrath of God. Why am I using this instead of Wrath of God? I don't remember, which means it's not worth it. Wrath of God is better. I'm sure I had a reason to use Shatter. Was it just because of Kroxa? Maybe? No, if we have a Kroxa, we're probably winning. I don't know. And then, of course, 1 Ruinous Ultimatum to just yeet our opponents if we're going to control mirror. If I played, playing Mardu control combo, it didn't feel right to not play with Ruinous Ultimatum. So that's essentially the deck. This is our mana base. It is very simplistic, but that's because I don't build mana bases. We considered... Oh, Mayhem Devil. This was a holdover from when the deck was going to be a sacrifice mid-range deck. Yeah, we're just gonna hop on in to some games. I've not played with this deck yet, so we're gonna do this in play mode. Although it doesn't really matter, we're going to come up against competitive decks regardless. Delicious. Arena? There we are. Kawaii Riot. Oh, that's Kuwait Riot. Too many eyes? Why? Is it Kawaii? Is it Kawaii T Riot? I have no idea. This hand... Well, we have Solemnity and 9 lives. We also have the Savai Triome on turn 1. Our opponent is rocking a Luris deck. So I have to assume the worst. I will keep this. We do have a Wrath of God, which is helpful. But I'm hoping that my opponent doesn't... I mean, there are very few things that are going to force us to sacrifice enchantments. Obviously, like, they can still target Solemnity, which is an issue. Double 9 lives is quite interesting. Red. So I'm guessing this is Rakdos? No, oh, it's this deck. Okay. Another Solemnity, sure. Okay, so this is the Thoughtseize deck, I think? Yeah, okay. So we probably are just going to lose, unfortunately. Because they can take both of 9 lives or both of Solemnity. They shouldn't take one of each. They should take both of one, but nah. First thing I want to talk about in this video is I was talking about how they really should be using having more sleeves, just like literally just pick card art. This is literally just card art from something in War of the Spark, I think. It's like Blur of Blades or something. I don't remember. Yeah, this is literally just, hey, look, it's card art. Use this. Yep, so they did take the 9 lives. So we will go ahead and Solemnity here. Next turn, I can Wrath of God if need be. What's nice is that red-black decks typically can't do anything with enchantments right now. Wizards has said that they're going to include more... Okay, that was a very helpful miss. They're going to include more... Excuse me. I don't think I played the Broodmoth here. More ways to destroy enchantments in mono black. I don't think I Wrath here either. So do just play the Solemnity? I don't think I do, because if they have non-targeted discard, I'll want to discard the Solemnity. And I have no reason to Wrath of God just yet. It'll give them more cards in graveyard and stuff, so... That's something I'm keen on doing. Krups did ask a question in the Alara channel. Do you prefer blocks to be one plane or split apart into 3 different planes? I'm not sure what you mean, because blocks don't exist anymore. And the way you worded that also confused me, because blocks were never 3 separate planes. If you mean, do I prefer sets to be, you know, one plane, or have one plane with 3 different sets in like a single block? I like where we're at now, where it's modal based on, you know, what we're getting. I don't want to play Broodmoth yet. So I think we just kind of stay stable. Our opponent, yeah, they still didn't get anything good. So they're probably going to cast Luris and then Supplier. So I really just need a Kroxa here. Forgot to turn this on. There we go. So yeah, I need a Kroxa, Thrill, maybe. But yeah, now that they have Luris out, I probably will Wrath of God this. Unless, of course, they... Okay, they did not get more removal. Village Rites on this. They will be able to play their Kroxa, though. Which is an issue. So maybe I wait until they play Kroxa. I mean, they'll always be able to get it. Okay, they take Wrath now. So if I top deck Kroxa, I win. I didn't, so I will play this. Still have the discard for Solemnity. 3-card combo decks. Oh, they're just gonna... Yeah, they're just gonna take my Broodmoth. Oh, they're just gonna kill this instead? Instead of taking my other Broodmoth? Okay, that's fine. It actually would have been quite nice if I was able to resolve a 9 lives, because I don't think this deck can deal with a resolve 9 lives, like, at all. Oh wait, never mind. Kroxa, what am I talking about? Literally discussed this already. Would love to top deck a Kroxa. Oh, they can just cast it again, dude! Alright, we've lost. The discard decks are really difficult to deal with, unfortunately. This is definitely one of those decks that everyone and their mom is playing. Definitely the favor of the month. I don't think there's anything... Well, I'll play this. Theoretically, I can block this. I am theoretically alive. And I can theoretically draw Kroxa. Why is there no actual casual play queue? Like, I am playing a combo deck, but I'm playing... like, this is jank. Should I be running the tutor? Isn't there a new tutor? Grim Tutor. Should I be running this? Why are there lines on this card? Anybody else see that? Am I just crazy? Throw a couple tutors in there. What would I take out? Take out a single Thrill. Take out a single Deafening Clarion. I don't know if it's correct to run Grim Tutor. Also probably messes up the lands like a lot, but... Eh. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I accomplished that. So I need to... I'm trying to, like, keep notes. I got a bunch of freaking post-it notes on my desk like I'm a damn psycho. So I did that. Cool. Once again, we have two of our cards that we need. Going second. Mad respect to the rats. Ooh. The fear is real. So I assumed it's a Keenan deck. Paradise Druid. Deafening Clarion will hopefully be a big help. But my opponent will have 5 mana next turn. I can't cast Solemnity yet. Bruh. I might need to cast Duel of Possibility at end turn, depending on what they get here. Although, I mean, if it's Nissa, then I can kill this and 2 land, or and a land. Is it Nissa? No, it's Ooze. Ooze is fine. Wait a minute. This is deja vu. Oh, this is deja vu like hell. The world is weird. That was some hardcore deja vu right there. And let's just yeet. I always just click both. That way I never misclick. Okay, so if they play in one more thing, I can Bedevil it. Rejuvenator. I don't need to Bedevil that, so I'll probably play Solemnity here. Goose. Oh. Honestly, I think I just eat this. So I feel like this is a big mana deck, and I'm just deny them from any of their mana ramps. Growing Rights, yeah, that does nothing for them. I guess it does get them a card. Never mind. That I can murder. Oh, I can't cast Bedevil. What am I talking about? Also, I couldn't counter cast that anyway. Kill that anyway. Broodmoth, Thrill. I think I cast Thrill now. I'm gonna yeet one of the Broodmoths, actually. Cool. I'll play one of these, just in case they play a Nissa. I don't know if they'll be playing Nissas, but I do have Wrath of God, which is nice.
Perfection is a journey, not consider this a warning.
Gonna do this. Gonna get rid of... Shit. This. Oh, I really needed a Black Source. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. I got all 3 of my Clifftop Retreats and 2 of my 3 Sacred Foundries. I didn't get, like, any of this other stuff. I'm hoping my opponent just pluses me again. Okay, okay, we might be able to win this game. Cool, we can win this game. Alright. To make sure I don't auto-tap wrong. Gosh, that was way too close. And this is infinite. This will die. It will come back. Solemnity will be like, nah, I press done again, they lose 3 life again, and we repeat the process until my opponent's life has reached, what, -1? And I don't think Arena hates this combo. I think this combo is fine, and they're not going to be mean to you. My opponent looks like they're having an annoying time because they have to also keep clicking done or whatever. There's no May abilities here, so I literally... there's nothing I can misclick to mess up. Excuse me, you're going to survive a little longer. You're still going to be a -1 at the end of this. And you're dead now. Ooh! Not being able to bedevil that? Kind of lame. Still being able to win. Following it. Not bad. I do like whenever I can play a combo deck on the channel and actually have the combo, you know, show off. But as I usually say, I do play decks as they are. And so if in 3 or 4 games I'm not able to show the combo, that means, in all likelihood, if you're playing the deck, you wouldn't be able to do the combo in a random sample of 4 games. So, I get to go first. I have 9 lives, which is fine, but I have all my manas. I got Fire Prophecy. The double 9 lives sucks huge ass, but my opponent is a cat. I've played against Gato before. I've played against Gato because I remarked that his name meant cat, and that their avatar was a Johnny. I know for a fact I played against Gato before. This makes me look like I'm compensating for something. I don't appreciate that. This is instant. This is instant. I would rather kill a Johnny's Pridemate. You can hit me, that's fine. I'll take the 1 damage, I don't care. And I'll get rid of one of the 9 lives in order to grab his wings. Well, I can't kill that anyway, so. Get rid of this. Oh, Kroxa. Not awful. 3 mana. And 4. So, if they do play Resplendent Angel, they will gain 4 and get a 1/1, but I don't think I care. Yeah, I don't think I care, and I will probably Fire Prophecy, yeeting a Bedevil for my hand, I guess. I would like to get Solemnity, so I can use Solemnity to 9 lives. That said, white is able to be running things like that. That's fine as well. I can kill this with even less of an issue. I'm going to do this first so they don't gain 5. Yeet a Bedevil. That's a card I would have preferred to yeet, but, you know, it's whatevs. And you don't really want 9 lives against a deck that's doing a bunch of, like, 1 damage. Do I want to just hold up a Bedevil, or do I want to cast Kroxa? I think I just want to hold up a Bedevil. This is precisely why. If they had a way to gain 1 more life this turn, they would have made an angel. I did not want that. Thoughtseize, yeah, so I think I'll Kroxa then Thoughtseize. Well, I'm hoping that they won't draw a land to cast Baneslayer. Okay, well, they didn't draw lands to cast Baneslayer. Play Kroxa next turn. 1, 2. Is it that many counters? Just 1. This would be 4. I'd only have 2 turns to survive, so I don't want to cast this yet. 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I wait. I take at least 1 hit if I don't have. Damn. I mean, I want Solemnity as well. Okay, so they play Scroll of Avacyn, which does not matter to me. I guess they get to draw a card. Hopefully, even if it's just land, it's everything he draws bad for me here. And it's still lethal, so I do have to do this. I do think we're not going to win this one. Wrath of God would be fantastic. Grim Tutor, 1, 2, 3. I have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can Grim Tutor and I don't have enough mana to Grim Tutor for Wrath. And I die if I don't. Oh! I'm very stupid. I nearly messed myself up. You Grim Tutor for Solemnity, and then you can't die. Grab Solemnity. Cool. Now I just hope they have no enchant removal. At present, I can't die. We'll see how long that lasts. These decks do tend to run like banishing light style effects. Bedevil, I do not care about you just yet. Kroxa. I don't think I even want to play Kroxa just yet. Maybe I do. Yeah, I'll play Kroxa. Alright, the Grim Tutor does help. I never attack with Kroxa. Unless, of course, I get one anyway. This is the best that could happen. I was able to win with the true combo. I was able to win with the secondary combo. And I lost once. And I'll probably lose again. But I gotta play at least another game. So, very happy. Grim Tutor definitely helped, for sure. Also, the deck tracker helped, as well as the fact that I'm not, I thought for more than 5 seconds. I have had a couple of comments recently about being slow. Look, I'm just trying to make sure. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, no. Another Lurrus deck. I don't like keeping 2 lands. So I'm probably not going to. But yeah, I try to think through all of my options, because I understand that I make misplays, and that effect is compounded when you're trying to actively speak about what you're doing, and be performative to an extent that allows you to be entertaining. This hand is a little bit better, ironically, because it has Thrill. It also has 9 life Solemnity in the main. So as long as my opponent doesn't have a stupid fast start, and by stupid fast I do mean, I think we get rid of the Wrath out here. I do mean they can't discard my pieces immediately. But obviously mulliganing against a... This is a different deck. I don't think that deck plays white. Maybe it still does? Thoughtseize with the Dragonskull? We're gonna play the Triome. Okay. Young Peasy into Thoughtseize. Alright, so this is a Mardu version. Alright, well. Maybe they'll take the... Yes, they took the Clarion. The Clarion. Oh, right, I don't know what I'm saying. Yes, they can immediately take the 9 lives of Solemnity. Yep. And they took the one I have fewer of. I'll just get the Solemnity down, I think. I did wonder why this deck is playing white. Okay, this is a hybrid version. Right, usually you just see Arcanist, Pyro, and Kroxa, and like just a bunch of like discard spells. So this is a little interesting. It's the thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall. Won't have to sacrifice their will. can recast Kroxa next turn. I may not recast Kroxa next turn. What? Like, how do you not? I would love a removal spell. That is not a removal spell. There's like no way I can cast this Kroxa, right? Like, I just die. I'm probably gonna lose this game anyway. Like, let's see. What could I draw? So there's 9 lives. That's a, you know, 2%. 3, I'd go to 4. So Grim Tutor? Grim Tutor might help. I mean, it's just running math. Like, unless my opponent is a bad player, there's no reason to discard one of these if you don't have a second one. Like, if you know that I can actively cast Kroxa again. I don't know. I don't know if this is correct. It feels wrong. But this does technically provide me with a blocker. Young Peasy, they absolutely have it. Yup. Damn. Yeah. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have made that play. Like, I talked through why you shouldn't ever do that. Like, that was so clearly a telegraph. Yeah, it's just me being bad. Do I have any random packs that I'm able to open? No, I do not. What day is this? When is this coming out? Okay, this is coming out. Wait. If tomorrow's the 30th, if today for you all is the 31st, but it's a Monday, why aren't we starting previews on then? Why are we starting previews on the 1st? That's weird. Unless I'm mistaken, which I could be. Regardless, we were able to combo off. Seems like a decent video for me. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Fogwind, for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links in the description below. Do, of course, hope you've enjoyed this video and all of its combination glory. If you did, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff really does help out the channel. Check out my second channel. Check out the merch link in the description, as well as potentially just like under this video, you can see some of my cool designs done by Ishton. Follow me on Instagram if you want to just like look at pictures of pretty flowers. I'm not even kidding. Like, my Instagram is almost entirely flowers. It's a great place to be. Yeah, until next time, I'll be one, and thanks